The Raid Redemption is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Sony. It can be found as a non-exclusive Steelbook edition, available at your local and online retailers. Now, this is one of those movies I checked out many years ago based off of word of mouth alone. It's an intense action thriller with a fun array of action scenes, drama, all within a claustrophobic setting. It has since become one of my favorite international action films, and I go back to it every year or so. The Raid Redemption is a high recommend as a film, especially if you appreciate well-done fight scenes. Hopefully, the sequel will find its way to the 4K format soon. The Raid Redemption on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:7:8 to 1 aspect ratio. It is an upscale, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. The image source is largely free from most major blemishes and imperfections, and grain structure is strong. No unwanted management appears to have been used. Now in 4K, though upscaled, details receive a modest uptick. I wouldn't label it as razor sharp. Some moments can appear a bit soft, but close-ups generally fare well in regards to textures. The action in the film usually moves pretty quickly, so focusing on the little nuances really isn't going to be too feasible anyway. The Raid Redemption's 4K transfer was given a new color grade supervised and approved by director Gareth Evans. This is most certainly a revisionist look for the film, which now embraces a darker palette, but one that does bring more color overall. To my eyes, it's one that completely alters the film's tone for the better. In its way, the dramatic difference from the Blu-ray to the 4K is not unlike The Matrix, which was met with divisive feedback. The Blu-ray always felt a bit too bluish palette-wise, but not here on the 4K, it's dialed in just right. The film's setting largely takes place within a dingy, rundown apartment complex, and the new color grade better represents the aesthetic. As for what Dolby Vision grading brings to the table, it's a bit reserved, but still offers enhancement where it counts. Skin tones are natural, various lighting shows good viability, and while the film doesn't necessarily have pop moments, the palette is decidedly bolder. Black levels are without a doubt deeper and at times can still succumb to crushing much like its Blu-ray counterpart, but when you compare it to the Blu-ray, it's largely improved. In this shot, the officer's face on the right is completely engulfed in darkness on the Blu-ray, and on the 4K, he's clearly visible. I no doubt attribute this to the source and how it was filmed. It's not going to look as perfectly rendered as other contemporary films are in this area. The Raid Redemption on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports an Indonesian Dolby Atmos audio track, an Indonesian Dolby True HD 7.1 mix, a Indonesian DTS 5.1, an English DTS 5.1, and a Spanish DTS 5.1. And of course, English subtitles are also there for the Indonesian tracks, and for the purposes of this review, I will be reviewing the Indonesian Dolby Atmos mix. As for the new Dolby Atmos, it's everything you'd hoped it would be as far as an upgrade is concerned. The previous Blu-ray's 5.1 was already a solid offering, but the Atmos takes things up more than a few notches. Punches hit hard. Every blow lands with robust authority, as do gunshots and other impactful in-film moments. High channel activity is a mix of music, action-related ambience, which certainly doesn't leave the viewer wanting for consistency. The same can be said for the mid-level and rear output, as it's constantly active, especially as the film progresses through the chaotic setting. As the punches and kicks are flying, so does the collateral damage as it moves freely around the room. Dialogue reproduction is clean and easy to hear, no problems there, and the fronts handle the respective output with flying colors. The LFE is wonderfully aggressive and will certainly lean into the boom. The action has more than enough oomph to wake the neighbors, so be mindful of your viewing time. No new extras were featured on the 4K disc itself. Instead, it's a simple port over of the old Blu-ray supplements, which are featured on that disc, which is in itself the same Blu-ray released previously. For me, the audio commentary is certainly worth a listen, and the anatomy of a scene gives brief but welcome insights into the making of the film. Most of the supplements aren't particularly long. There's enough to fill about 30 minutes or so, but it's a bit disappointing nothing new was included. For the picture quality, I'm going to give the Raid Redemption on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. Sony's 4K of the Raid Redemption is an outstanding visual upgrade over the old Blu-ray. The film's color grade offers a new way to view the film, and a satisfying use of Dolby Vision gives subtle but welcome benefits. The film has never looked better. For the audio mix, I'll score this one an A as well. Just as impactful, no pun intended, is the newly created Dolby Atmos track. The action is fantastically immersive with plentiful amounts of chaos hitting you from all sides. This is one that will give your home theater a workout. As for the extras, I'm going to score this one a D. No new extras, unfortunately, will leave fans disappointed this time around. It's good that old ones are included, but there isn't too much substance in the existing supplements. This will be one 4K disc that will be for those searching for picture and audio upgrades. So that is my review of the Raid Redemption on 4K Ultra HD from Sony. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comments section below. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But now I want to hear from you. If you have the 4K disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.